guys, what's up? So in this video I am going to introduce to you the strategy I have been running since yesterday. Okay, I have earned quite a considerable amount of currency at this point already. With this I have run like 3 full rounds of it. I can safely say probably I have earned about maybe at least 15 divines. 15 device. That's for like 3 full rounds of your Ether Hour. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown on this strategy, what I have been doing. Basically it is just focusing on Ether Hour, Altars and Legion. Okay, and this is gonna be done in a city square map. After which I will show you guys my loot for one of my 28 runs. Alright, and then as well as the earnings that I made. So please do just sit back with the video and enjoy. I will also give you guys a showcase on one of my runs. Okay, I will not do every single one. It's quite crazy. Okay, so what is this strategy about? I have no name or it whatsoever, so I'm just gonna call it the Eldritch Minion Rush, right? And we will be doing this in the CD Square map. CD Square map is the best. Otherwise, if you would like, you can do it on Mesa and Arto also. According to what I look up online, it seems that CD Square has the most number of monsters among these 3 maps. Okay. And the contents that are inside is basically only Shrine, Ether World, and Legion. Right? Map sustainability, this strategy is very easy. In a sense, you will actually get more maps than what you originally started. I have never been in a situation where I do not have enough maps. So let's just say if I start off with 28, I'll probably end up with 35 or more than that. Alright, and for me, the estimated time to complete the map is actually around 3 minutes to 4 minutes, depending on how much you actually loot as well. Right. So yeah, the map device you're gonna use is actually Domination. And this is basically the basic skill tree. Alright, so some of you might actually want to do some other stuff that does not involve Legion. Okay, I understand that perspective. Some of you really don't like Legion for some reason or whatsoever. You are free to use this skeleton tree and take other league contents. Alright, otherwise guys, this is the full skill tree. Okay, this is the full skill tree. I'm going to go through from the start. Very quick one. It's lagging a little bit, so don't mind me. At the start, we are just going to go all the way straight and connect with our exclusion of all the other league mechanics except Legion. Right, definitely we're going to run Legion, right? So you just need to exclude Legion, and we are actually going to take all the shapings. Alright, so shaping the mountains, shaping the skies, valleys, and of course the seas. There has been a lot of debate on whether this should be taken or not. At this point in time, I can tell you, you should take it. The reason is very simple. There wasn't a lot of explanation online, so I'm just going to explain it to you. Why do we take this even though we have completed our atlas? Alright, so what does this do is maps found have 15% chance to be 1 tier higher. As long as you take every single one of them, you will have 100% chance to be 1 tier higher. So when you actually do these tier 16 maps, right, there will be chance for you to actually get a tier 14 or a tier 15. Okay, and when that happens, right, this mod kicks in, which means your tier 14 will be a tier 15 map and your tier 15 map will be a tier 16 map. And when you actually find a tier 15 map and it becomes a tier 16 map, that is where your favorite slot of map kicks in, and you will have more chance to get your favorite map, which is City Square for me. Alright, so that is why this is very important, because whether or not you get a tier 15 or tier 16 map, your chances of getting the City Square is, or your favorite map, is much higher than you don't take this node. Alright, so if you don't take this node, your tier 15 map is basically going to be something else which is not your favorite map. Alright, get it? Okay, and singular focus, of course, because we want to just keep running our maps. And shrine, we are gonna take every single shrine nodes. Alright, so drawn to power, syncretism, and the front part I forgot to show is supplication. So these three are the main ones. We can also take all that glitters, but if you do not have enough skill point, I would just recommend to just remove it first. Alright, so 128 out of 132. Okay, and then next is yes, because of course we exclude everything, we're just gonna take stream of consciousness. And will be the legion over here. Yes, monumental. So your maps have 10% chance to contain a legion encounter. In short, we are just gonna take every single legion node, every one of them. Legion nodes have been buffed up. On top of the circle, yes, here logistical support. Basically, right, the monsters that have rewards, on top of their head, those sergeants or any of the monsters, right, they will have a chance to get double the reward. So let's just say if you've seen one with currency, there is a chance for it to have another currency reward or divination card reward or maps reward as well. It can be random, okay, but this is so good that whatever rewards that you get, you're gonna double up your loot. Okay. Pillage treasure, legion chests in your maps contain additional random reward. This is guaranteed, and this is also what makes legion so good right now. Every chest you see is going to have 2 rewards. So like I mentioned before, if you have a currency, you can get another currency reward or any of the symbol that is shown right there. So you have your incubators, your fragments, splinters, maps, and every other thing else, right? Okay, and the rest of the legion nodes is basically still the same. You're gonna have additional, each legion in your maps contain additional warhawk from war supplies, and you have your face off as well. When you see a general, you have both generals. Okay, and for here, our constant battle, it has actually changed to maps have 10% chance to contain a legion encounter, and we're gonna take this because we want to have Marrakech army, right? Marrakech army, the Marrakech emblems and the splinters are worth the most. Okay, and on to the right side emblematic. Here is basically your chance to duplicate, to have the splinters drop as emblems, and this doesn't count as one stack. So let's just say one stack has 10 splinters, you will have probably 10 chance to try to convert this into emblems, and that is why a lot of scenarios and times you are going to have a decent amount of emblems. Okay, so we just want to take everything else because we want to increase the chance of legion encounters, and then our protracted battle, more duration for you to clear the whole entire legion horde, and of course your chain of commands. You have more sergeants to have additional rewards, and rewards to have double the reward, which is here. It stacks up your logistical support. All right. And with this, right, with these nodes, let me just scroll down to Legion. Here, you can see, right, your maps have 56% chance to contain a Legion encounter. Right, with Stream of Consciousness, you are gonna have 100% chance to contain a Legion encounter every single map. That is really insane, okay? That is really, really very insane. Because I have never seen or done a map that does not have Legion in all my 28 maps. So if you actually encounter one, do let me know. Then this is where I know that this is not 100%. But for now, right, my Legion hit rate is 100%. I have never missed a map that does not have Legion. Okay, maybe the chance is very, very low and I haven't hit it yet. I don't know, alright? And of course, last but not least, is going to be your Shadow Hunger and basically your Eater of World nodes. We are going to focus, this is our main bread and butter or the profit of this strategy. The rest is just the full circle of quantity over here, alright? Full circle, and then your rooftop, which basically gives you more, I think it's 30%. Total is 30%, right? Yeah, here. 30% increase effect of modifiers on non-unique maps. This improves not only the downside mods of your map, but it also improves the quantity and the pack size, right? And with the center over here is I think it's 15% increased quantity. I can't remember. Okay, I can't remember, but I think it's 15% if I remember correctly, or is it 12%? I can't remember. Alright, basically it just improves your quantity, and with these two, right, this circle and the rooftop, it's gonna give you a lot more drops than usual, and this is what actually helps us to sustain our maps indefinitely as well. Alright, so yeah, this is how the strategy basically goes. Okay, I have a gameplay next for you to actually see how I've done it, so sit back and enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a quick run on this strategy. So once you go in, head straight to the center of the map and kill the map boss first. Right, this will remove your the altar options of getting, wait, what did I get? Oh, altar options of getting the map boss reward. Okay, so please remember, just remove it and then just continue to map whichever direction you like. Okay, it doesn't matter. So proc as soon as possible the options of the altar, right, your minion rewards. Okay, please always focus on minion rewards only. Player options are very dangerous. Chances of you dying is really very high. Okay, look, so we got the Eldritch Eco very early on. This is going to be a really good run, okay? We are going to earn a lot from this. And it's very nice now that they actually give a very... what do you call it? There's this here which tells you what you have actually taken. Okay, let's go. I'm still picking out alterations because I have very little of them, but usually you should not be picking them up. Right? When you are doing this kind of strategy, like high tier strategies, high budget strategies, you wouldn't want to pick up anything that is lower than 1C. Right? Lower than 1C, remember? So ideally, like chromes, alterations, you do not pick them up unless it's you're very low on them and you really need them. I would suggest that maybe you can pick them up a bit. Okay. Another Grand Eldritch Eco. Look, we're just raining them. We have DOE gems. Look at how many of it is dropping. It's so good, man. And I think her Eldritch Eco, Grand Eldritch Eco now, I think it's about 3C maybe? Probably about 3C, I assume. Okay, I assume, I do not know. Alright, almost time. We have lots of Shrine now. Shrine really helps us in the mapping, right? In terms of defensiveness and offensiveness, it's so good. Okay, where is our Legion though? Oh, our Legion is there. Alright, every map, right, there will definitely be a Legion, and this is without the Legion Scarab. Okay, so Legion is by far really one of the best thing mechanics that you can farm now with the changes to the LS2 tree. Like, I have no idea why they would buff it so much, but well, since they buff it, just make use of it. Right? They might nerf it greatly next time or next week, I don't know. Or they might even impose a very last minute patch. Right? Oh my god, I missed that. Oh damn. I was talking too much. Great. So hard. So many things. Alright, I'm going back to finish off my Legion first before I come back and pick up my loot. Just need a moment to catch my breath. Oh yes, and actually if you are playing a character that uses either Inspire Learning or Youngster, right, Legion is going to be even better because of all the rare monsters. Ah, hurry up, man. It's taking you so long. Okay, let's go back and pick our loots. There are tons of loots over here. Number of Grand Eldritch is so much. Actually, we are done. Yeah, we're done with the map already. Alright, I'm just going to stand here and quickly show you what we actually get. Look, we got 10, 10. We got 25 Grand Eldritch Eco, alright? That is really a lot of currency right there. What else is there? We didn't really get a lot of good Legion loots, but as you can see, if you actually get one of these runs like that, it's so profitable. Let's just say if one Grand Eldritch Eco is 3C right now, this is 75C one run. That's a lot. Okay, even if this is 2C, this is 2C each, this is 50C right here. Right, that's a lot. Right, alright everyone, I have completed 28 maps. This is the proof, basically your reading invitation and the screaming invitation, and I have consolidated and sorted all of my loots very nicely over here. You can see roughly how much I actually have profited over the past 28 maps. Okay, so there's a lot of lesser Eldritch Eco, right? Some greater one, I don't know why I have more Grand, okay? And then for the Legion portion, there's a lot of Timeless Cavalry. I also not sure why, but you can see it's actually a very decent amount of loots from the Legion Splinters and Emblems, okay? As for raw currencies, if you want to ignore the alterations, chromes and fusings, please do so. I would actually only recommend to ignore the alterations or the chromes because they are not so worth it to pick up. Fusing, it's still debatable, so I would still pick them up. I only pick up the alterations or chromes because I'm still lacking quite a bit of it. And then your Chaos Orb, there's only like 29. Your Jewelers, Vault Orb, you can see the Awakened Sexton is very little, alright? Orb of Scouring, Orb of Regret, and all of these raw currencies, right, some of them actually came from the divination cards as well. Now that the Eater of War has the reward options of dropping divination cards that gives currency, that gives another divination cards, or currencies that divination cards that give gems. Alright, I did take and convert all this also. There is no exceptional very powerful gems. So the cards that I got was the Hoarder, Underground Forest, Full Sea of Blue. Basically all of the cards that actually are good, alright, or at least they give a decent amount of currencies. So those are the ones that I keep. And then I actually got 2 raw Divine Orb drop from the 28 past maps. Only 1 Ancient Orb. And the rest really nothing special over here. So you have your Gilded Scarabs. Some of them are polished and some of them are rusted. I combine them together. You can see there are so many stack decks. Okay, so I would say the real main profiting point is basically your Eldritch Eco, your stack decks, and your raw currencies. These are the ones, including your emblems. You will probably get 1 full set at least. If you are lucky, you can get 3, or otherwise on average you should get about 1 to 2 sets. Right, and I have actually used Excellent Nix to count my earnings for this whole entire tab. You can see this whole entire tab based on the current average trade market, right, is roughly around 1200C. Okay, 1226C, okay, around there. And that is really a lot. Okay, so if you want to minus off some of the stuffs like what should we say, maybe alterations is maybe 21C. You can see here I have highlighted it. Okay, and then your chrome is 24C. If you were to remove all this, then it's not so much. Alright, I would say maybe just around close to 1000C. If you remove all of those items that is not so expensive. Okay, so on average 1000C, and this is across 28 maps. Okay, I don't really like to how I don't really like to compare based on an hourly basis. Everybody has their own different ways or playstyle of playing the map. Some like to go it chill, some like to go it fast. Some, some of us, we might be a bit bored, and then one screen will just play and the other screen will just see Netflix or something like that. Okay, right, that comes to the end of this video. So if you have any questions, do join the Discord and I will try to answer your questions. And if you like my video, do remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one. Bye.